Life is unpredictable. It doesn't always go as planned. It brings moments of doubt, despair, and darkness. Yet there is something powerful hidden within those shadows, something that shapes us, molds us, and reveals a strength we never knew we had. When everything seems impossible, the real test begins. The darkness we fear can become the very thing that illuminates our path. When life throws challenges your way, it's tempting to retreat. It's easy to look at the overwhelming obstacles and feel small, insignificant. But here's the truth. Challenges are not meant to break you. They are meant to reveal the resilience you didn't know existed within you. You see, adversity is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one that is filled with growth, wisdom, and an inner strength that can only be discovered through hardship. We often hear the phrase, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but it's more than just a cliche. It's a fundamental truth. The struggles you face, however insurmountable they may seem at the time, are not the barriers to your success. They are the stepping stones that shape you into the person you are meant to become. Think about the greatest achievers in history. Did they reach the pinnacle of success without facing hardships? No, it was their ability to rise in the face of adversity that made them who they are. It's their story of resilience that inspires us to keep moving forward when we feel like giving up. When we find ourselves in the darkest moments of our lives, we have a choice. We can either surrender to the weight of the world, allowing ourselves to be consumed by fear and despair, or we can choose to rise. We can choose to fight back, to stand tall even when it feels impossible. And when we make that choice, when we decide to continue the fight, that's when something remarkable happens. The very darkness that once seemed like an insurmountable obstacle becomes the very source of our strength. It is through this process of struggling, of persevering, that we begin to unlock our true potential. It's easy to mistake darkness for failure, to assume that because things aren't going well, we're doomed. But that is a lie. Darkness is not the enemy. It is simply the absence of light. And just like in a dark room, all it takes to overcome it is a spark, a flicker of hope, a glimmer of belief that things can get better. And in that moment, the darkness begins to recede. It doesn't happen all at once. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it requires us to have faith in things unseen, to trust that even when we can't see the way forward, it is still there. There is something beautiful about the human spirit. No matter how hard life gets, no matter how many times we fall, we always have the ability to rise. That's what makes us human. That's what makes us capable of great things. We are designed to endure, to push through the hardest times and emerge stronger on the other side. It is in our nature to survive, to overcome, and to thrive. But survival is not enough. We don't simply want to get through life, we want to grow. We want to emerge from the darkness as transformed individuals, not just as survivors, but as people who have learned to harness the power that adversity brings. The road to success is rarely a straight line. It is often filled with twists, turns, and obstacles that seem impossible to navigate. And yet, those very obstacles are what prepare us for the journey ahead. The challenges you face today are not roadblocks. They are opportunities to become the person you are meant to be. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you grow stronger, wiser, more capable of handling the next one. And with each victory, you move one step closer to your true potential. Think about the process of becoming a diamond. A diamond is not created in comfort. It is formed under extreme pressure, in the darkest, most challenging conditions. It is through this pressure that the diamond becomes one of the most beautiful, valuable, and enduring substances on earth. Similarly, it is through the pressures of life that we are shaped into our best selves. The trials we face may seem painful in the moment, but they are the forces that create something powerful within us. It's easy to feel lost when we are in the middle of a difficult situation. When everything around us feels uncertain and chaotic, it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But remember this, the light is always there, even if you can't see it right now. Sometimes you have to trust that it's just beyond your reach, waiting for you to take that next step forward. And as you take that step, you'll find that the light grows brighter. It may not come all at once, but with each small step, you'll move closer to a place of clarity and peace. In your darkest hour, remember that you are not alone. Even when you feel like the world is against you, there is always a source of strength within you. It's the same strength that has carried you through every difficult moment of your life so far. It's the strength that has helped you survive, that has given you the courage to keep going, even when everything seemed lost. That strength is still within you. It always has been. So when life gets tough, when the darkness seems overwhelming, remember this: you are stronger than you think. You have the power to overcome anything that comes your way. The darkness is not your enemy. It's your greatest teacher. It's the force that will reveal to you the depths of your resilience and the height of your potential. Embrace it, trust in it, and know that no matter how dark it may seem, you will always find the light if you keep moving forward. Life is hard. Challenges come at us from every direction. They knock us down. They leave us questioning everything we know. But what if I told you that these struggles, as painful as they may seem, are not the end of your story? They are, in fact, the very catalyst for your transformation. Every difficulty, every hardship holds within it the seeds of your greatest triumph. In the darkness of the struggle, there is a light waiting for you to find it. And when you do, you will realize that the toughest moments were the ones that shaped you into the person you were always meant to be. It's easy to think that life's greatest blessings come without struggle, that the things we desire most will appear effortlessly. But the truth is, the things worth having, the life you truly want, are never handed to you on a silver platter. You have to earn them. And you earn them not by avoiding the hardships, but by facing them head on, by refusing to let them break you. In fact, it is through those struggles that you become who you were always destined to be. It is in the darkest times, the moments when you feel you have nothing left to give, that your true strength is revealed. The darkness is not your enemy. It's the crucible in which your greatest transformation happens. We often look at successful people and think they've had it easy. We see their accomplishments and forget the sacrifices, the battles they fought behind the scenes. Every success story is a story of overcoming. It is about facing the pain, the fear, the self-doubt, and choosing to keep moving forward anyway. The challenges you face today may seem impossible, but they are not meant to defeat you. They are the proving ground for your greatness. And if you have the courage to keep going, to keep fighting, you will look back on these very moments as the ones that made you strong, the ones that pushed you to become the person you needed to be in order to achieve everything you desire. There is a powerful truth in the idea that nothing worth having comes easy. If you want to reach new heights in your life, if you want to truly live the life you dream about, you must understand that it will require sacrifice, hard work, and overcoming the challenges that will inevitably come your way. But here's the key. Those challenges are not obstacles. They are opportunities. Opportunities to grow, opportunities to learn, opportunities to step into your true potential. Every time you face a challenge, you are presented with a choice. You can either run from it, hide from it, or you can face it head on and use it as fuel to move forward. And in doing so, you unlock a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more capable than you ever imagined. It is easy to want to escape the pain, to avoid the struggle. But what if I told you that the pain is where your strength lies? What if I told you that the very things you are running from are the things that will make you who you are supposed to be? The road to success is never easy, and the more you try to avoid the difficult parts, the longer it will take for you to reach your full potential. The only way to truly grow is to face the challenge with courage and determination. It is through the pain, the struggle, the moments of doubt that you develop the resilience and the strength that will carry you through every storm life throws your way. In life, there is a law of transformation. What you endure is what you become. The more you face, the stronger you get. The more challenges you overcome, the more capable you become of handling the next one. Life does not get easier, it gets more challenging. But here's the incredible thing. As life gets harder, you get stronger. And in that strength lies the power to change your circumstances. Every time you rise from the ashes of a difficult situation, you become more than you were before. You are transformed into someone who understands that the power to change your life is in your hands. Think of the process of a butterfly. The caterpillar must struggle inside the cocoon, pushing and fighting to break free. It's not an easy process. In fact, it's a painful one. But without that struggle, the butterfly would never emerge. The struggle is what allows it to spread its wings and take flight. Similarly, you must face your struggles. You must embrace the discomfort, the uncertainty, the fear. And when you do, you will emerge stronger, more powerful, and ready to soar to new heights. The dark moments, the struggles, the pain, they are not the end of your story. They are the very things that will propel you forward. We live in a world that wants instant gratification. We want things now, without delay, without struggle. But true transformation doesn't happen in an instant. It happens slowly, over time, through consistent effort and resilience. The life you want will not come to you easily, but it will come to you if you keep pushing, if you keep showing up, even when it feels like nothing is changing. You are not going to be the person you want to be overnight, but with every small step, with every challenge you face, you are getting closer to that person, and that person is worth fighting for. When you look at your challenges, don't see them as obstacles. See them as opportunities to grow. See them as the universe giving you the chance to prove to yourself just how strong, just how capable you really are. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you grow. Every time you rise from a difficult situation, you become a little bit stronger, a little bit wiser, a little bit closer to the person you are meant to be. And when you reach that person, when you stand at the summit of your own potential, you will look back at the struggles that once seemed impossible and realize that they were the very things that shaped you, that made you who you are. Don't be afraid of the darkness. Don't be afraid of the challenges that lie ahead. Embrace them, use them, and watch as they transform you into the person who can achieve anything. Because in the end, the darkest moments of your life are not the ones that define you. They are the ones that make you. And when you look back, you will see that they were not the end of your story, but the beginning of your greatest transformation.